President Trump fired up and fighting back against impeachment in a big way. After Adam Schiff's spectacle, Democrats could be ready to draw up 4 articles of impeachment as early as next month. President Trump telling them, go for it.
Frankly, I want a trial. You know, I could have it.
You want a trial?
Whatever I want. Oh, I would. Look, number one, they should never, ever impeach. That phone call was totally appropriate. Okay, totally.
Trump also scorching top House Democrats pushing impeachment.
Nancy Pelosi is totally incompetent. She's lost, absolutely lost. She doesn't know what she's doing. But I have to deal with crazy Nancy. I mean, she's crazy as a bedbug. She is nuts. And what she's doing, and she's not talented, she's highly overrated. All she's doing is sitting. She's not doing any work for the people. Adam Schiff is a sick puppy. Adam Schiff is a nut job. Listen to this. Adam Schiff gets up before Congress, and he made up my statement.
Crazy as a bedbug. I hadn't heard that before, Greg.
Yeah,
that's a new one.
Felt like I was listening to like sports talk radio. And another thing, I'm starting though to see the impeachment hangover. Right? It's like everybody's coming back. All the liberals and the Dems are coming back from a 3-day bender in Vegas. You drank all that cheap vodka. Now you're boarding that flight back home. Nothing's changed. You still have work. You still got your family, and the bills have piled up. You got nothing to show for it. So what do you do when the drugs wear off, right? You've been mainlining the apocalypse for a week. Actually, you've been mainlining the apocalypse for 3 years, snorting bombshells like they're blue crystal. And the Dems need an intervention because there are just too many drug dealers in the media providing a free taste wherever you go. And they keep saying now this new stuff is a distraction. It's not a distraction when you want to return to the scene of the crime where it all began. The distraction is a shampeachment designed to obscure the fact that the economy is amazing, unemployment's at a historic low, and the country's in a peaceful state.
Shampeachment. I like it.
I stole that from Scott Adams.
Oh, drink, Dana.
Right, got it.
All right. You heard the president say he wants a trial in the Senate. There's certain advantages to a Senate trial, he believes.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
I think that it was Jim Jordan, the congressman from Ohio, who, on the Republican side, who yesterday said it's inevitable. The House, the Democrats, they are definitely going to go forward impeachment. It will be a party line vote. Right. And that means that Mitch McConnell then has an opportunity to have it in the Senate. The thing is, the Senate's a very different scenario than the House hearing. That is more like a trial. They get to call witnesses. Yep. They could call, for example, Adam Schiff, the congressman from the chairman from California, the chairman of the Intel Committee. They could call him. The thing is, if impeachment had an overwhelming and obvious conclusion, we would all know it right now. And it didn't. People are going to go into the holiday weekend, and if they come back in December, and they still want to talk about this, people are going to, I think, tune out.
Yeah. Juan, how's your hangover?
I think the question of the day is, the president spent an hour on Fox and Friends this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, now let me think about this. Why would he do that, Jesse?
It's the best show on morning TV.
Well, I agree with that, but an hour from the president, I think it's a little bit like, an opportunity to sell. We have great ads here on Fox. We'll sell you anything. And I
love the underwear.
There, you like the
Tommy John.
I plank in my Tommy John in the kitchen.
But he's selling the idea that he's okay. It's like a boxer. Like a boxer, the third round, his eye is all swollen, his nose is bleeding, his mouthpiece is hanging out, and he raises his hands up to the crowd like, hey, nobody's hurting me. I'm fine. This is great. That call was just perfect. And not only that, guess what? These Democrats, they don't have the votes. Nancy is a bed bug. Schiff is a sick puppy.
I don't know what. I saw it differently. I saw it more as a victory lap.
No, you know what it is he has to keep...
I saw it as a victory lap.
Well, here's what I saw. He has to keep you in line. He has to keep all the red hats in line and say, don't worry, nothing happened. In fact, ignore all that happened. I'm okay. We're on the winning side. He has to keep delivering that same ridiculous
I think
message.
the Red Hats have been in line for a long time, Emily.
I think it was the first step of what will likely be a White House offensive, right? And especially if the next step really is a Senate trial. I do think that it's a delicate situation for the GOP, though, because moderate voters and the average citizen is really fatigued with the hyper-politicization of this and the overreach that they've seen of parties. So I feel like the GOP has been handed, the Senate has been handed this like big, limp, gross fish. So it's up to them them to keep pointing it out rather than, like, they don't have to come swinging. They don't have to roundhouse what might be able to be solved by simply highlighting the fact that this is a limp, dead, gross fish.
Oh, wow. Appetizing.
It makes sense in my head.
There's another big story the president's reacting to. Reports that a former FBI employee may have altered a key document connected to the surveillance of the Trump campaign. Listen.
What you're going to see, I predict, will be perhaps the biggest scandal in the history of our country, political scandal. You're going to see things that are going to be incredible if it's done right. And I purposely stay out. I tell Bill Barr to handle everything. You have a Pfizer report coming out, which the word is, it's historic. That's what the word is. That's what I hear. The highest levels of government, they were spying on my campaign. This is my opinion. Personally, I think it goes all the way.
All the way. I think he means all the way to Obama. Anyway, new evidence is expected to be outlined in this new DOJ watchdog report on possible FISA abuses, and that's going to be December 9th. Dana, I don't put a lot of stock in the IG. I think the real action is Durham, and we can wait for that in 2020. But New York Times identified who this guy is that kind of fudged these notes to get the wiretap on Trump campaign. Kevin Kleinsmith. Now, Kevin Kleinsmith got fired from the Mueller team investigating Donald Trump. He was on the Hillary team that let her go on the email server. He's got all sorts of text messages that had come out the day after Trump won in November 2016. This is, quote, "Oh no, my GD name is all over these legal documents that, we surveilled Donald Trump's staff with." And, he was the one that questioned Papadopoulos, too.
So tonight, the New York Times just recently reported that it looks like the Horowitz report, the IG report, will say, yes, this happened at this low level, but apparently it is going to say that they made no finding of politically biased actions by top officials like Comey, McCabe, the former deputy, of course, we know, and Peter Strzok. So this IG report, I think, is going to be very underwhelming for the president's supporters.
Well, apparently he thinks
no one will
it's
believe
historic.
it either. And no one will believe it either.
I don't know. We'll wait until we get the report. This could just be a leak to frame the issue before.
No, I'd like to jump to conclusions.
Well, you're talking to the right guy.
All right. You know what? This could possibly, this could blow. I'm going to be CNN. This is a turning point.
Bombshell.
This is a bombshell. This is when everything changes. This is
bigger than Watergate.
It's bigger than Watergate. It's 7 Watergates times 12 cubed. No, you know what? I came up. Remember, I invented that phrase. What's good for the goose?
It's good for the gander.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's
this
great.
is the pendulum swung in this direction. All about Trump did horrible things. Now it's going to swing all the way back and into the other thing, and we get to see him have his fun, and it's going to go back. This is, and the government's not going to get anything done, and then he's going to get reelected.
And the gander go round and
You know
round.
what?
Exactly.
You know
That's
what?
one.
You had it right.
Did I?
Yeah, because you said, you know what, let's downplay this thing. The president said it's a bombshell. Let's downplay it. Let's wait on Durham.
Durham's the big
Because
guy.
you know what? This is going to be zip. But it's going to give the people in the far-right conspiracy theorist world the opportunity for the next 2 weeks to say, oh, this is the real story. It's not Trump impeachment. We don't need John Bolton. We don't need Rudy Giuliani. Gee, if those guys were okay, why? If nothing to hide, why don't they go
Can I
testify?
respond to that? Can I respond to that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
That the power of the state to surveil its own citizens is tremendous. And the only safeguard against it is the warrant application process. So I wish there was this amount, the outrage over stop and frisk and over facial recognition technology. I wish that it was commensurate here, because even if the ultimate conclusion is that it's deemed inconsequential, anything that sullies that process, it tears down all of its credibility. Final point, as a federal attorney, I worked closely with OGC on everything, on multiple actions. I never submitted one word without many eyes on their part and approval, including my own team. So the fact that this is like a rogue, blind attorney, that argument, it's 100% unbelievable.
So it goes straight to the top.
That's
Emily.
All the way to the top.